Hello everybody and welcome to the Darlington Raceway for the NASCAR Xfinity Series Sport Clips 200 and the next episode of our NASCAR Heat 5 career mode here, where stories of the race say Jeremy Clements has a very fast race car and Taylor Gray failed pre-race inspection, so he'll start at the rear of the field. We are actually racing in this one, the number 9 Hellman Chevrolet, our second of 5 Xfinity Series starts this season, excluding the championship race, which we'll do just to figure out who's the champion. So we start this race from 15th. Here, working by Sheldon Creed and Ryan Ellis already on the start of this race here at the track Too Tough to Tame here in Darlington, South Carolina. As we try to work our way forward through this pack, get to the front with your pole sitter, Jeremy Clements, with an unbelievable race weekend so far. A little bit of contact there with Carson Quaffles. We're flying through the field early, all the way up from 15th up to now, fighting Brandon Jones for a top 5 spot. 3 wide dive bomb into turn 3, contact with Tanner Gray. We used up the 26 of Tanner Gray. Riley Earp sideways in front of us. We're able to somehow avoid him and go into 4th. Brandon Jones goes by into 3rd, following Ryan Truex 2nd, and your race leader, Jeremy Clements, without trouble. Connor Zilish, who's gone by us, has blown a tire into turn 3, wrecking right in front of us. We try to slow down. Into Zilish we go. Big contact and a massive crash here in Darlington. We'll bring out the caution flag. Will not bring out the yellow. Here's a replay. Surprisingly, no yellow for Zilish crashing, collecting myself and many others, including Ryan Truex, including Sheldon Creed. Somehow no yellow as we get completely destroyed and all that. And now the Zilish is still slowing down cars. On the following lap, we're able to fly by Sieg and Erbst, as well as Justin Allgaier, to go right back from 6th to 3rd with 4 to go in stage 1. Now, last lap of the stage here, looks like it's a Brandon Jones stage win here in Darlington, followed by Jeremy Clements and then myself. So Brandon Jones will win stage 1 in Darlington, Clements 2nd, we come home 3rd, Justin Allgaier is 4th, Ryan Sieg will run out your top 5, followed by Riley Erbst, Raja Caruth, Kyle Larson coming down from the Cup Series, Carson Quaffle, and Harrison Burton, your top 10. So Brandon Jones, your stage 1 winner here in Darlington in the NASCAR Xfinity Series Sport Clips 200. We earned a solid 8 points. I'm going to restart 8th here in stage 2, working by Parker Retzlaff and Carson Quaffle. Now a huge run, 3 wide with Brandon Jones and Raja Caruth. What a move! It works perfectly. We're into 3rd, a little bit of an aggressive dive into 3, trying to get to Justin Allgaier, contact the 7 sideways. We both managed to save it. Allgaier does clip the wall a little bit. That gets us into 2nd, and now we're going to try to chase down your leader, Jeremy Clements, who's having a phenomenal day at his home racetrack. Of course, Clements, a native of Spartanburg, South Carolina, not far from Darlington. We're going to hit him with a crossover to 3 and 4 the following lap, and we're going for the lead, and we squeeze Clements into the wall, and we slide high and open the door for Raja Caruth. How about the 1? Raja Caruth in his 2nd full-time Xfinity season was so impressive a season ago, making the round of 8 and being very fast, winning twice, and now here he is once again showing speed at Darlington. We got a little bit aggressive there, making some contact, trying to get this lead back. We had a good run exit of 4. We continue to be side by side with Raja Caruth down the back straightaway here in Darlington. A great battle for the lead at the Darlington Raceway. You try to slide up and clear. Raja into the wall. Here comes Justin Allgaier taking full advantage, and guess who follows him through? Kyle Larson. What a surprise. Allgaier, Larson 1-2 in Darlington. We slide down to 3rd ahead of Raja Caruth. A little later, stage 2 will end under caution, as that will give Justin Allgaier the stage 2 victory, followed by Kyle Larson, myself, Raja Caruth, and Jeremy Clements, your top 5. Then Ryan Sieg, Brandon Jones, Jesse Love, William Sawalich, and Taylor Gray, your top 10. So Allgaier takes stage 2 after stage 1 was taken by Brandon Jones. So now we'll restart here in 5th. In stage number 3, we cross over 3 wide with Caruth and Clements. 16 to go here. We got a good enough run on Allgaier and Larson. We just completely go on the apron here. Now slowly make our way back up onto the racetrack, the racing line, and we've easily made a 3 wide pass for the lead on Kyle Larson, Justin Allgaier. We are your new leader here in Darlington. You'll love to see it here with 16 laps to go. We're trying to get our 2nd Xfinity win of the campaign and just our 2nd start. Of course, we won the season opener at Daytona, up into the wall, pushing a little bit too hard to 3 and 4. We get another Darlington stripe, and now here comes Kyle Larson. The two of us have had so many battles here at Darlington in the Cup Series that have come down to the wire. We're having once again Xfinity. I try to check up the slide behind him. Huge contact to the 7 of Justin Allgaier, who bounces off the wall. Big issue there. We sell in the 3rd on lap 28. Parker Retzlaff has a tire going down to turn 3, and he's going to completely wipe out in front of the pack. Hard head-on hit to the outside wall for Retzlaff. Saves it to Jeb Burton. Shockingly, no caution is called. And now I'm going to come in for my scheduled green flag pit stop here at the end of this race. Give me 4 tires and fuel to get us to the end of this race. Hopefully keep us in the mix for the win with Larson and Allgaier here as we wind down the laps. As we definitely got a couple Darlington stripes already. It's been a pretty entertaining Xfinity Series race here from Darlington. 8.1 second stop. We come out currently scored in 33rd, but we should be able to cycle back out in a much better spot on the racetrack. As Kyle Larson is still currently your race leader, as we work our way now through on the back stretch. The caution comes out, and we are scored a lap down. The yellow came out because Ryan Ellis came flying back up the racetrack, head on to Blaine Perkins after he crashed. So we pit, so we get the free pass. We come down pit road, get 4 fresh tires, and restart 32nd here with just 2 laps to go in regulation. Darlington. It's going to take a Herculean effort for us to even get a top 10. As guess who stayed out to inherit the race lead? William Sawalich in the 81, the rookie for Joe Gibbs Racing, looking for his first career win. We have already flown our way easily up into the top 25, looking at a top 20 now. Down the backstretch his first lap, we are hauling it, trying to get as many positions as possible into 21st already by Connor Mozak. Now putting the pressure on Carson Quaffle and Ryan Sieg. 3-wide pass right there. Into 19th we go. Now working on Chase Briscoe, Ryan Truex. 3-wide for 17th. We make that pass. White flag. Final lap. Presented by Kettle Bank here at Darlington as we get around Kyle Sieg for position number 16. It is William Sawalich in position to get his first career win. We are now flying by Love, Alfredo, the 10 of Die. Now we're by Hemrick and Brandon Jones 3-wide. Just like that into 11th. Now here we come charging up to Creed and Jet Burton looking for 9th place. What a charge up, 22 spots in a lap and a half. We bounce off the wall, but out of turn 4 for the final time. William Sawalich is going to get his first career win in Darlington, leading Taylor Gray to a JGR 1-2 finish, and we come home in 9th, fighting all the way to the end, gaining 22 spots in 2 laps, and we get a top 10. But how about William Sawalich? As you look at your final race results, Sawalich gets his first career NASCAR Xfinity Series win in his rookie season here at Darlington, leading a JGR 1-2 with his teammate of Taylor Gray. Raja Caruth comes home in 3rd place. Jeremy Clements comes home in 4th. Still a very impressive top 5 run at his home racetrack. And then Kyle Larson brings home 5th place here in his 4th or 5th start of the season. Riley Earps, Justin Allgaier, Sammy Smith, of course myself, and Jeb Burton, your top 10. So 2 Jordan Anderson Racing Cars top 10. We make our charge back of 22 spots in those last 2 laps. Rest of the grid, Dale and Dye gets a solid top 15. At the finishes, Ryan Truex, Carson Quaffle, or Connor Mozak we're looking for. Then the back of the grid, Connor Zilish, DNF with the engine issue in that crash, Bretzloff as well. So now here's your Xfinity Series standings. After 8 races, Justin Allgaier is your points leader by 23 over Jesse Love. Love, Zilish, Earps, Truex, Brandon Jones, all winners. I mean, that doesn't matter as long as you're in top 10 in points. You're in the chase anyway, so they're all looking really good. Carson Quaffle, Ryan Sieg still got some pretty good points cushions. Connor Mozak sits 9th, 15 above the cut line. Taylor Gray currently in the final spot in on points, 10 points above his teammate. Sorry, 10 points above Raja Caruth. William Sawalich is currently in that orange-purple gradient as he is a current wild card with being a winner that's outside the top 10 in points. So you'd have 1 wild card spot. The other would go to Raja, who's the highest of them in points, with Hemrick, Creed, and Austin Dillon on the outside looking in. So William Sawalich wins the Xfinity Series race at Darlington. And now we go to today's main event, the NASCAR Cup Series Goodyear 400 from the Darlington Raceway. High expectations for us in this one. Starts the race, Christian Eckes has a very fast car, and Ty Gibbs has been incredibly dominant all weekend. He sits on the pole for today, and rookie Connor Zilish, failed inspection, will start at the rear of the field in that 3rd RCR Chevrolet. So we're bringing out the number 99 Wendy's machine for today's race as you try to get back-to-back Darlington wins. Of course, a season ago we won the Southern 500. Came up short in the spring race to Kyle Larson. So now here we are, 21 laps in this opening stage of racing. We qualified 7th, so we're on the inside of AJ Allmendinger, having a good qualifying effort. Now working by Chandler Smith into position number 6 early in this race. Now working on Ryan Blaney to get in the top 5. We'll pass Christopher Bell, bounces off the wall, allows us to easily go by into 4th. Now we switch our sights to the inside of the 45 of Tyler Reddick. That will get us into 3rd place with an aggressive slide job, but into 3rd we go. Now trying to chase down the 11, Denny Hamlin, and your race leader, Ty Gibbs, who's looking for his first career win in his 4th season of Cup Series competition. 20 to go in stage 2, trying to run 3rd. We slide up the track a little bit too high. Here comes Chase Elliott, the 9. We keep our foot in it. Elliott able to make the pass. We somehow avoid hitting the wall with a just full send moment right there. So he settled into 4th. Few ups later, bouncing into the wall we go. Big mistake. into Christopher Bell. Contact made. This is not going to go well. We're up into the wall again. Here comes Allmendinger going by. We drop down to 6th now. A crucial mistake there. Getting our first Darlington stripe of the day. And now it feels like we're coming down pit road after we have caught back up to AJ Allmendinger for 5th place. We were trying to try to short pit the leaders and come out better on the closing part of the cycle to get some good stage points here late in stage 1. 4 tires and fuel. The scheduled green flag stop here at the end of this first stage of racing. And this Trackhouse crew goes to work. Right side looking good. Now on the left side, pit crew going to get some solid pit stop in and out with a total time of 15.3 seconds. So I'll take a 15.3. We come out on the racetrack. Currently scored in 38th, but that's because everyone pitted the lap after I did. I managed to start the cycle by short pitting a lap early, so we should be able to unlap ourselves here in about a lap or so. I'm going to be right back in contention where we were in that top 5 to top 10 area, looking for some good stage points. Ensuing lap, we're passing Sam Aaron. We're passing all the guys on pit road, so we shoot all the way up from 38th to 23rd, up 15 spots, passing those guys on pit road. Now the ensuing lap, we are continuing to chase down some more guys. Elliott and Ty Gibbs have beaten us on the pit cycle, but we'll unlap ourselves from Larson, pass some more cars, and go all the way up now from 23rd to position number. We're passing Allmendinger and Bell. Keep mind of that, and Hamlin up to 7th now. That puts us up 16 spots through that ordeal. So now we're up to 7th here in Darlington. The ensuing lap now as we're going by the lap cars of Ryan Preece and Cole Custer. We're going to drive our way up into position number 3. So we're up to 3rd place, gaining 3 spots on the pit cycle. Short pitting, a great strategy call from us there. Gets us out in a great spot, only behind Ty Gibbs, your leader, and of course the 9 of Chase Elliott. While there, Cole Custer ran to the back of Connor Zilish going through the lap tracks. Now a few laps later, we are trying to hold off Denny Hamlin for 3rd. Last lap of stage 1, we just park in front of him to block him. Ty Gibbs will get his first stage win of the season, winning stage 1 here at Darlington. Chase Elliott comes home 2nd. We will narrowly edge out Denny Hamlin for 3rd. He gets 4th. Christopher Bell runs on the top 5. Then AJ Allmendinger 6th. Alex Bowman 7th. Brad Keselowski 8th. Tyler Reddick 9th. And Carson Hocevar rounds out your top 10 in stage 1. Ty Gibbs, your stage 1 winner here in Darlington. His first stage win of this season, number 4 of our career mode. Ty Gibbs looking dominant so far today. Could this finally be the day he gets that elusive first career win, which could end up opening the floodgates for him? So on the restart here in 6th. Underneath AJ Allmendinger, Chase Elliott, 3 wide move into 4th. We go aggressive pass, but it works. And now you're chasing down the 20 of Christopher Bell for position number 3 here into turn 3 and 4. We send it to clear Bell, slide job, and it works. We throw a slide job of the veteran dirt racer Christopher Bell into 3rd. We go now still behind the 2 Joe Gibbs Racing teammates of Ty Gibbs and Denny Hamlin. Now 17 to go in stage 2. We are still trying to hold off Chase Elliott for 3rd place here into 1 and 2. We just slide up a tad too high. The caution comes out on the racetrack. Caution comes out for, I believe, Ryan Blaney having some kind of mechanical issue, and he did. So now we came down pit road with Blaney. We just put ourselves on the wall in turn 1, racing Austin Hill, being a little bit too aggressive, trying to get low and make some moves here. So keep note, Ryan Blaney and I are on fresher tires than the rest of the field, running 25th and 26th. As I put Austin Hill on the wall there in frustration with the way he just raced me. Now we slide job Chandler Smith to get into 24th. Now we work by the inside of Bubba Wallace for 23rd. 13 to go in stage 2. We start sights on the 88 of Sam Mayer. Just ahead of us, running in 22nd position for JR Motorsports. Had a very solid run for him tonight. SVG running 21st here in Darlington. Not exactly the day he was looking for. Still a solid run for him at Darlington, comparing his lack of experience at these oval tracks compared to all the other stars of the NASCAR Cup Series. Now we work the outside lane here, a little bit of the Larson line here in Darlington to get to the outside of Eric Jones and work our way back into the top 20, which we will. Of course, Jones, a former 2-time Southern 500 race winner, will go by him now, catching up to the 7 of Daniel Suarez. We will go by him and now work our way by the 17 of Chris Buescher, running in 18th place. Buescher having a solid day, looking for a little bit more. Same for Kyle Busch, running 17th. We just completely punt Kyle Busch into turn 3 by accident. End up putting Corey Heim in the wall in the process, but it all works out for us. We jump into 16th. Now chasing down Chase Briscoe. Funny enough, chasing down Chase. And the rookie of Christian Eckes in the 31, having a very impressive top 15 today. Top 15 run today. We go to the slide job, into the wall we go. And just like a Dover, the wall just sucks me in right there. And we get some more Darlington stripes on the right side of our car. The ensuing lap, now we get a run on the inside of Christian Eckes to break back into the top 15, which we will. 10 to go on the stage. We now slide underneath Chase Briscoe, kind of squeeze him up into Eckes. Bounce Eckes off the wall a little bit. Not what I meant to do, but we move into 14th. Now in 3 and 4 of the ensuing lap, we crossed over Kyle Larson for 13th. That works perfectly. Now right to the bumper of Tyler Reddick, who cuts our nose off. Made us get a little tight there, but now a few laps later in turn 1 and 2, we'll pass Tyler Reddick and move into 12th place. Now a few laps later, we've caught Carson Hocevar. We swing to the inside of him for 11th. And now look at the 60 RFK Ford of Justin Haley to get back into the top 10 in stage point position for consecutive stages here at the Lady in Black. So far, so good here in Darlington as we're side by side drafting Justin Haley. 6 to go in stage 2. We get a little aggressive on this end, but we'll clear Justin Haley into turn 1 and move our way into the top 10. A few laps later, we're catching Chastain. William Byron just bounced off the wall right there in the middle. 3 and 4, and the caution comes out because the 88 is Sam Mayer running in 26th place, is going to blow a tire in the middle of the pack, crash hard into the outside wall, and slam the inside wall. Mayer wrecks. That brings out the yellow. So now everyone comes down pit road for tires and fuel to make it to the end of stage 2. We restart here in 13th. Work our way by Tyler Reddick easily for 12th. 3 wide Hocevar and Haley for 10th. The 77 sideways and around goes Hocevar. The 77 wipes out behind us. Let's get another look at it. He gets sideways off of Haley, head on the outside wall. Larson and Reddick send the young driver of Hocevar crashing to the inside, putting an end to what was a very impressive run for the young driver for Spider Motors. Now last lap of stage 2, we're into Chastain and Bell, using him up a little bit, 3 wide to get into 8th place. Getting a little bit physical here for each and every point. Now trying to find a way by William Byron for 7th, but Ty Gibbs still in position to sweep the stages here in Darlington. He is clear by himself up at the front of the field, leading Alex Bowman. We send it on William Byron here through 3 and 4. We get a run. We're going to be side by side, contact next to the corner. Ty Gibbs wins stage 2, and it's a drag race that goes to Byron for 7th. We end up 8th. So Ty Gibbs sweeps the stages in dominating fashion here at Darlington. Alex Bowman 2nd, Keselowski 3rd, Allmendinger 4th, Denny Hamlin runs out of the top 5, then Chase Elliott, William Byron 6th and 7th, then myself and Chastain, Trackhouse duo 8th and 9th, and Christopher Bell earns the final stage point. So we restart here in 8th in stage 3, the final stage 3 wide, using up the Hendrick drivers of Byron and Elliott to get up into 6th, now squeezing AJ Allmendinger into the wall to get into the top 5 for 5th place. Definitely not a great move. I did not like doing that at all. I did not mean to put the dinger into the wall. So a few laps later, we're settling into 5th place here, trying to just bring home a solid top 5 finish, chasing down Bowman, and we hit the wall. Into the wall we go. Huge mistake. Here comes William Byron. He goes by into 5th. We slide down into 6th position on the racetrack. Ty Gibbs still dominating this race, seems to have the fastest car, and it's going to be hard for anyone to beat Gibbs today. As we continue to battle William Byron for 5th place, give him a little bit of a shot into 3 and 4. That sends Byron up into the wall. We get very loose, an aggressive slide job, but it works. Into 5th we go. We get back around William Byron. Now a few laps later, we're coming in for our final green flag pit stop of the day. We go sideways. We almost completely spin and wreck, but we're able to hold on to it. But unfortunately, we lose a spot to Christopher Bell in crucial time entering pit road. A massive mistake from us. Now we come into service from this great number 99 Trackhouse crew, hoping they can get us out better than where we came in after I made that huge mistake on pit entry. Ty Gibbs, he's already gone. He's pretty much going to win this race unless something crazy happens. We get beat by Hamlin, Bowman, and Keselowski, but we managed to beat Christopher Bell with a better pit stop than him. So currently we come out scored in 7th here at Darlington, but I'm going to get aggressive, merge on the racetrack a little bit early to get a run on Brad Keselowski up ahead of us to try to make a pass on the 2012 Cup Series champion driving the number 6 Ford. As AJ Allmendinger is now right in our back bumper. We get a run to the outside of Keselowski, send it into 3 and 4, contact. Keselowski slides, we hit the wall. Both nearly wrecked. We both save it, but we make the pass on Keselowski. Into 6 we go. The ensuing lap will pass William Byron coming out of pit road. I guess in the top 5 and 5th place. And now we're going to have such a huge run. We are going to pass Chase Elliott for 4th. Here in Darlington, we are now running in 4th. Now lap 65, Ryan Preece blows a tire from right behind us to the outside wall and comes right up the track into Christopher Bell. A huge impact for Ryan Preece. Head on to the outside wall, cleans out Christopher Bell. That brings out the caution flag. We're scored in 4th. So now we're going to restart with just 2 laps to go in regulation here from Darlington. We are alongside Bowman for 3rd. We're going to let him go here in turn 1 and 2 to try to find our way to the bottom line, which we will. So we're crossover. Hamlin and Bowman forcing them 3 wide for 2nd through 1 and 2. We make the pass go, slide a little bit high. Into the wall goes Hamlin. We squeeze him up into the wall, getting aggressive for it. We get into 2nd, but Ty Gibbs is driving away with victory here in Darlington. I send it into 3 and 4, trying to wall pop my way closer to him. Doesn't seem to be working. Ty Gibbs just too fast today in Darlington. White flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank here in Darlington after a wild turn of events has caused us 2 to go in regulation restart. Gibbs is driving away. We hit the wall in turn 1 and 2. I'm pushing with everything I've got, trying to win this race, but we just don't have enough to go up there and wrench this one away from Ty Gibbs. We just got to settle for a second, try to hold off Bowman and Elliott as through turn 3 and turn 4 for the final time. Here in Darlington, the time has finally come for career win number 1. Ty Gibbs wins at Darlington. We barely edge out Alex Bowman for the runner-up finish. Bowman ends up 3rd, Elliott 4th, Hamlin rounds out your top 5. But how about that? Ty Gibbs finally gets his first career win, and it comes here at Darlington in his 4th season of his career. We come home 2nd, continuing to be in the top 5 every single race except that off race in Phoenix. Bowman, Chase Elliott, really good top 5 runs for the Hendrick teammates. Hamlin as well in 5th. Brad Keselowski, good top 10 in 6th. AJ Allmendinger continues to be deadly consistent, finishing in 7th. Byron Chastain, another top 10 for Justin Haley, who's had a great year with RFK. Stacy the rest of the grid. Corey Heim with a good top 15. Christian Eckes, career best finish of 19th. And at the back of the grid there, Priest, Mayer, and Logano all DNFing with mechanical/tire issues. But Ty Gibbs gets the win. So now here's your updated Cup Series standings. After 8 races in our regular season, we have a humongous points lead over Kyle Larson of 92 points. Chase Elliott, Hamlin, Bell, Byron are all looking really good on points still with their great starts this season. Ty Gibbs now shoots all the way up into the top 10 in points with his win at Darlington. They got Bubba Wallace, Brad Keselowski, AJ Allmendinger are the 3 bubble drivers hanging on by a thread to that top 10 in points. Alex Bowman and SVG currently hold the 2 wild card spots, with Chris Buescher tied with SVG below the cut line, as well as Ross Chastain, Ryan Blaney on the outside looking in. Same for Tyler Reddick, Joey Logano. So Ty Gibbs gets the win here in Darlington. We remain comfortably in the points lead. And as we end this episode, as always, I want to give a shout out to my channel members. So thank you very much to Brandon Breen and Jeremy Isley. I really appreciate you guys' support. It means a lot to me and helps this channel continue to grow and do great things on our road to 1,000 subscribers. We get ever closer. We're at 890, trying to get to 1,000. So those of you who are watching and are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It's completely free. It takes only 5 seconds of your time, and it will help this channel go a long way to making better content. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.